Trauma is actually an injury. It's a brain injury. Just the way you can get an injury physically, also the brain can get injuries. So trauma is an injury in the brain, and it usually happens when there is a life-threatening maybe event or something like a threat that would automatically put you in a state that you're not safe. So what happens is, if naturally when a human being is faced with a threat, it could be anything, abuse, natural disasters like the floods that has been happening recently, your body will automatically go into either flight, fight, or freeze mode.
Well, we used to fight or flight. Freeze atusikiangi a lot about
freeze inakuanga ile there is actually some hormones that are being removed from your brain that will put your body in a state of like not functioning. So you'll either go numb. If it's your muscle, they'll stop working, so you won't have the energy to like fight or run, you know.
You're just
so
frozen.
Become numb. Yeah. But anyways, the hormone that is usually removed from the brain will work in 3 ways. Either it will come through the bloodstream and you'll have a lot of energy, and that's how you see someone having like breathing heavily or maybe moving around. They have like extra energy as normal, maybe to either run or to fight back or even to freeze. So what happens is when the threat is gone, your body should automatically go back to its
regular settings,
to its factory setting. It should be, even your brain should be. But what happens in trauma is your nervous system refuses to go back. So you are in a constant state of either flight, freeze, or fight mode. So that's actually what trauma is. And how you know someone is in that state, there's of course signs, and this is because the brain is actually also affected at the same time. So we can't blame the brain. It's not the bad guy here.
It's not the bad guy.
It's not the bad guy here. So how maybe you know someone is in a state of trauma is there's usually like painful thoughts. And this could be maybe like nightmares, constant negative thoughts about maybe the thing. In this case, if maybe it's an accident, they would feel very bad about it. Another thing is the emotional state of a person. So it shows in their emotional, how intense their emotions is. Either they're very scared, or they're very edgy, they're angry. It could also show physically. And this is now like things like now what or behavioral changes, for instance. So they tend to maybe like avoid, maybe
withdraw and keep to themselves.
Or they avoid the specific trigger. So if it's a road accident that caused the trauma, they would avoid the roads. Or anything else that caused the trauma.
The trauma.
So that is actually what trauma is.
I think